That's an open secret.
I'm not telling you anything new.
These are bad times.
I've got my own opinion about that. So why won't they listen to me?
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
But I knew that all along.
And it's going to get even worse.
I get so worked up. So why won't they listen to me? Who said that?
There you are again.
I've got a few skins for you.
Wolfskin. That's good. Good work. Come see me again when you have more.
I think this bow belongs to you.
My bow? Where did you find it?
In a dark hole full of rats.
I hope you didn't get into trouble.
No, I've done this kind of thing before.
Thank you anyway. I owe you for this.
Show me your wares.
Why I get so worked up?
You don't say.
Where did you pick that up then?
He simply talks too much.
I can't put...
And he works all day too.
I've got your silver.
Really? Here, take this as a reward. A very special beer. This is my last keg.
I've got my own opinion about that.
He simply talks too much.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Someone's got to do the work.
Why I get so worked up?
I won't tell him. He had better shut up.
I'm not telling you anything new.
And it's gonna get even worse.
Hey! I've got Constantino's ring.
Congratulations. You passed your initiation test. Now you're truly one of us. Take this key. It opens the door to the hotel. Then you won't have to swim every time. Furthermore, you should know that we have a secret sign, a particular nod. Exactly. When you talk to the right people and make this sign, they'll know you're one of us.
Have you got a job for me?
Yes, there is a matching set of chalices. 6 of them. King Robar once captured them during a campaign, but he sacrificed many men so he could get them. That's why they're called the blood chalices. Each of the chalices by itself is not all that valuable, but the 6 of them all together are worth a tidy sum.
Where are these chalices?
They're here in town. They belong to the rich merchants in the upper quarter. Bring them to me. In the meantime, I'll try to find a buyer for them.
What's in it for me?
Either half the profit, or you get to pick a special item from my booty.
Can you get a job for me?
There is a thing I'd like to have, but I haven't found one so far.
What can I get you?
A sextant. Bring me a sextant. I'll pay you a good price for it.
Where is it worth the trouble to break in?
In the upper quarter of town, of course. But if you want to break into somewhere up there, wait until night. Everyone's asleep then, except for the city guards. They patrol at night. I know one of them, Wombo. He's the only one interested in gold. He's expensive, but once you've paid him, you don't have to worry anymore.
Hey, you!
Hey, you! What are you creeping around there for? Look at you. Where do you come from, huh? I know. You don't have to tell me. I know everything. Just don't even think of stealing anything here, got it? We can't afford drawing attention to the hotel. I don't believe that.
Not what I heard.
But that's terrible.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Show me your wares.
And it's gonna get even worse.
That's what I've always said.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
He simply talks too much.
But that's terrible.
That's not what my husband thinks.
That's not what my husband thinks.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
I don't believe that.
Someone's got to do the work.
But that's terrible. I can't take care of everything.
That's what I've always said. I won't tell her a thing from
These
now
are
on.
bad times. Someone's gonna do the work.
Really, how interesting. And he works all day
These
too.
are bad times. That's not what I heard.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. He simply talks too much.
Who says things like that? He had better shut up.
Someone's got to do the work.
You don't have to tell me
I
that.
won't tell her a thing.
I don't know why he gets so worked up.
Hey, you! Tell me about the...
Since you are not yet a member of our community, I cannot tell you everything, of course. But I shall tell you what I may. Great! Here, take a few potions as a reward.
But the human and the beast waged war upon the land of Adonis. The wrath of the gods.
These are bad times.
He can't keep
And
anything
he works
to
all day,
himself.
too. He can't keep it. Who says things like that?
Hey! What's up?
It's been a long time since we've seen a stranger on our land who didn't want to skin us. I hope I'm not wrong about you. I'm Egil, and the strange bird over there is my brother Anim.
How's the field work going?
Great, if those miserable field raiders weren't constantly destroying our harvest.
Why don't you do anything about the field raiders?
You're joking. Since I've been on this farm, I've killed so many of the beasts that I've lost count. But alas, new ones keep coming.
Hey, you! Who are you?
My name is Anim. I'm one of the field hands. And the half-pint over there is my brother Egil. We've been working here on the farm for Akil for several years.
How's the field work going?
Do you want to help? There's another hole back there. Grab it and then head for the field. You just have to make sure that the field raiders don't surprise you. They'll tear your arm right off with one bite.
Why don't you do anything about the field raiders?
I've killed more of them than I can count. The only problem is they keep coming back.
Your brother told me the same.
What? That loafer? He always disappears just as soon as the beasts come onto our land. He shouldn't be talking such nonsense.
Your brother tells a similar story.
Ah, what exactly does he say?
That he has also done away with plenty of field raiders.
What? That loser can't even find his way home by himself. Tell him he shouldn't brag like that.
Hey, you! Your brother thinks you're a braggart.
What? He's actually got the nerve to say that? He'd better watch out or I'll teach him a lesson. Go and tell him that.
Wait a minute.
Enem is a bit irritated about this thing.
He shouldn't puff himself up so much, else I'll tear his head off. Tell him that.
Hey, you! I think the two of you should just relax.
The bastard didn't give in, am I right? I'll tear out his guts. Tell him that.
Why don't you tell him yourself?
I'll do that.
Well, at least you've got some gold on you. I think I'll take
Nothing
your
there.
weapon.
Anything's possible. Who told you that?
He really should have known better.
We have to pay our contribution to the city. If we don't, we'll end up having trouble with the paladins.
There's been all kinds of rumors.
Hey, you!
Out of it.
Everything all right?
As soon as anyone says anything wrong around here, the dance
Nobody wants
starts.
to know.
So watch your step or there'll be a slaughter.
That
Will you
alone
join the
will cause
fight?
more trouble.
I'm not just gonna stand here when the
That's no
ruckus
secret.
starts, but I'm not gonna push it either.
He should have known better.
That's no...
Hey, you! Is there a problem?
No, everything's fine. It would be better if you left now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, everything's fine. I can't talk to you now.
They all ran like rabbits. I was completely alone.
Hey, you!
Hey, Yoko!
Never change.
Have you lost your way? Go back to your field and pull up a few turnips.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Whatever it is that brought you here, you had better forget it and hit the road.
Those cutthroats are threatening my husband. We are citizens of the town, loyal to the king, and the mercenaries are planning to rob us. Now don't you just stand there, do something. Help us.
I'm staying out of it.
It can't go on like this forever.
It had to happen sooner or later.
That's exactly what I said.
You just have to listen.
I need your help.
If it's absolutely necessary, what's wrong?
The farmer Akil is under attack by mercenaries.
What? Those riffraff are hanging around on Akil's farm? Then let's not waste any time. Follow me. Now watch how this works.
You're in for it now.
Give it your all! Hang on! Hang on!
So much for you, lowlife.
You deserve that, lowlife.
Thank Innos. I thought my time had run
Poor
out.
sucker.
My name is Akil.
You don't even have any gold on
I
you.
farmed this humble piece of land.
I think I'd better take this weapon.
Those were mercenaries from Onar's farm. Those bastards don't know anything but plunder and murder. I'd been fearing the worst. Well, thank Innos it didn't come to that. Tell me, what can I do for you?
What about a few gold pieces?
I'm afraid to disappoint you. We're poor farmers. It's just enough to live on. All I can offer you is a meal. Go to Katie and let her take care of you.
Have you heard anything about missing citizens?
Don't make me laugh. Heard of them? Some of my own people are missing. Tonak and Telbor used to work on my fields until 3 days ago. And I know exactly that they wouldn't up and leave the farm just like that. And yet they've simply vanished and no one can tell me where they went. If you happen to find out what's become of them, be sure to let me know, will you?
What did the mercenaries want from you?
You don't know that? Onar, the landowner, hired them. They guard his farm and collect the rent for him. And that means they go from farm to farm and take whatever they want. And whoever can't pay gets a taste of their steel.
You know your way around this area.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Where can I find Onar's farm?
Just go back down the stone steps and follow the road to the east. At some point, you come to a tavern. From there, you go farther east until you come to the big fields. That's where the mercenaries hang out.
What is there in the woods behind your farm?
There's just a whole bunch of monsters back there. And the wolves are the least dangerous. A few bandits are also said to have their caves there. Well, they've left my farm alone so far.
What is that tavern to the east of here?
Ask Randolph. He knows more about it than I do. He's been there a few times.
I've got to go.
So long. I really wish I could have done more for you.
Everything all right?
Yes, I'm fine. That Alvarez has become bolder and bolder lately. Good thing that's over now. What I could use now is a good drop in the tavern.
You're not from around here, right?
I come from the Southern Isles. At some point they said they needed people in Khorinis because of that magic ore. But when I got there, they had this huge barrier in place, and I didn't want to go in there, so I started working in the harbor. Well, the ships stopped coming in, and so I went to work for Akil. I've had worse jobs, actually.
You hang out in the tavern?
That's right, but not recently. I cannot afford going there anymore.
What exactly is going on there in the tavern?
There's gambling there. Two fellows compete against each other. Whoever can hold the most beer wins. In the end, I did nothing but lose, and now I need to make some more money first.
Who did you go up against?
Against Rukar, that old good-for-nothing. So far, he's beaten me every time. But somehow I have the creeping suspicion that the filthy swine has laced my beer with gin every time. I suspect he keeps the gin hidden in that damn chest of his, that lousy scumbag. Somebody ought to sneak some plain water into his chest. Then he could lace my beer all he wants. If I only had enough money to compete against him one more time.
All right, that's that. I'll be off then.
You don't say. That's what I've always said.
But that's terrible.
Really not my problem.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Can you help me get through the thick woods in the east?
Okay, but what do you want to go there for?
Nefarious ordered me to find more ornaments. One of the places where I'm supposed to look is in the middle of the woods.
I see. And that's still too dangerous for you alone, right? No problem. Let me know when you want to leave.
That's totally obvious.
Teach me something.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
Okay, let's go.
Where?
That's exactly what I said.
To the dense forest in the east.
Then let's go. Follow me.
It can't go on like this forever. It's a
insisted he knew better.
Everybody knows by now.
And the human slew the beast, and it entered into Beliar's realm.
That's not what my husband thinks. But that's terrible. Who says things like that?
Have you thought about going into the woods? Do you really want to do that?
Yes.
All right, my friend. Then follow me. This is going to be gross. One less monster around. There's another of those scummy beasts.
Nothing to plunder.
One less monster around. So much for you, filthy beast.
Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there.
Come here, you filthy beast. Hurry up. I don't want to stay here any longer than I have to. There. You should be able to do the rest by yourself. I'm headed back then.
You're in for it now.
done that.
That was obvious all.
Show me your wares.
Certainly, brother of the ring.
I can tell you.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Been there, done that.
There's nothing you can do about it.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Can't rely on that.
Do you really believe that?
You just have to listen.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help it.
Things I could tell you.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Do you really believe that? Do you really believe that?
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Myself. That doesn't surprise me.
Been there, done that.
I agree with you completely.